Hi, Gloria Douglas here. I licensed real estate agent in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am going to start a series beginning right now with helping you to get through the Naca mortgage process. I have never worked for Naca and I currently do not work for Naca, but I do believe in the Naca mortgage process. So those of you that have already started the process and maybe have slowed down a little bit, this will help you to get organized in case that has been part of the problem why you have not been able to move forward, because maybe you just kind of feel lost and just feel like it's so overwhelming. I don't know what to do, don't know how to move forward. Hopefully this series will help you with that just by having all of your paperwork and everything organized. For those of you that are brand new to the NACA process, this will definitely help you to get organized from the very beginning so that you're already in the habit of being organized. So there are some items that you do need to have. The first one is a binder. This is a 1-inch binder. You can get it at any store that sells office supplies. Doesn't matter what brand, it doesn't matter what color, it doesn't matter what size. Mine is 1 inch. Depending on how much paperwork you have, you may possibly need more than 1 inch, but if you at least start with 1 to 1.5, that's a good start. You could always transition bigger if you need to. The second thing that you want to have is dividers. You want 10 dividers. The first divider, mine, are curved, and then my second set, they're colored, and they also are the traditional rectangular shape up here, rectangular shape. So for the curved one, because this is going to be my original host for everything, my original filing system. So we have a label that's documents, that's labeled documents, a tab that's labeled income, a tab that's labeled statements, a tab that's labeled LOEs, which also stands for letter of explanations, and a tab that is blank. You can also put miscellaneous on there if you want. Your choice. This is your binder. I'm just helping you to just give you a general guideline as to how to set it up. The second set of tabs or dividers are going to be labeled the same as the first set of dividers. The reason that you want these is because, so here you have your documents. So you'll take those, put those on in the back. Here is your income. So because you get paid, say every other week, you have to have 30 days current income for pay stubs with NACA on file at all times. So instead of taking your old pay stubs out and throwing them away or shredding them, you want to put them back here behind this tab. So this is your archive section, basically. So you'll put them back here, so then when your counselor says, well, I have this current statement and I have the statements 2 times before, but not the one that's in the middle, it'll be here in the income statements or income section. That way you know exactly where it is. So you don't want to throw out any of these papers until after, or shred them until after you get your keys. Then you can have a bonfire party if you want to. But before that, you need to keep those documents. So that's why we have 2 sets of tabs. So then we'll label another statements, another LOE or letter of explanation, and another blank or miscellaneous tab. Okay. Now we're going to take those dividers and we're going to put them in our notebook as soon as I get it all together. And why I'm doing it this way is so that people can actually see, because I do know that sometimes people have a hard time. They need to be visual. They need to be able to actually see what in the world are you talking about? What in the world am I actually supposed to be doing? So what I'm doing right now is just putting each one inside of the notebook. So you can go ahead and do that with me right now. so that we're all together doing the same thing at the same time. So this is the first set of dividers. I mean, the one that's going to be like our archive dividers. Those are in there. Now we're going to put in our filing dividers. So put those in, close that up. There. The third thing that you're going to need is your Naca front page of your workbook. Cut it off, tear it off, doesn't matter. Just put it so that you are going to take it off of your book. Then you're going to have over here in this section, and it's just for organization, put it wherever you want, but you'll see the concept of what I'm telling you to do, of why I'm telling you what to do, but you can do it in whatever format will work for you. So you want to have your real estate agent information. So your realtor's name, their contact telephone number that they have given you to use, be it that it's their cell phone, their office phone, their home phone, whatever number that is, their email address. This way you always have it accessible. Here you want to put your first name. Just in case you happen to leave your binder at the Naca office, you happen to leave it anywhere, at least your first name is on it, because you want to take this binder with you to every single appointment, including the signing when you go to pick up your, not pick up your keys, depending on the state that you live in, but when you go to do your signing so that you can get filed to be able to sign, to pick up your keys. You want to have this with you. You also want to put the date that you attended the workshop. That way you'll know how far you are in the process. You want to put your Naca ID number. The reason that you want, and so your first name, if you lose your binder, leave it at the Naca office. With your first name and your ID number, they will be able to track you down and get your information back to you. Your ID number for Naca is like your social security number. So that's very important in any kind of documentation that you have with Naca. This ID number needs to be on that paperwork, that email. It needs to be on everything that of correspondence. Your counselor, who is your mortgage counselor or your MC, put their name, their contact telephone number, and their email address. Then down here, you want to put your Naca email address. Your personal email address, whichever one you're using, if you have more than one, you can also put that on here. Your Naca email address is because every time you or your real estate agent sends anything to Naca, you have to have your ID number, which is like your social, and you have to have your ID, your Naca email address. So your email address is going to be the word email, your email, your Naca ID number right next to it, at nacalinks.com. So it'll be email 123456 at nacalinks lynx.com. That will always be your correspondence, the way that you correspond with Naca. Then you take this. Here inside your notebook, you have the little slit up here. Slide this in there. This is now your new Naca notebook. Okay? So, when I do the next video, my intent is to do one every day. However, I may do more than one a day because I know how I am, and it's like, just show me everything so I can go ahead and get done. I don't want to wait for you to do one process a day, but I do understand that there are people that need to do one thing per day. So even if I upload more than one time, each video will be for each individual divider. So that way, and I may go ahead and just do them all now and just have them done so that you can look at them, and they'll be uploaded for those that want to go ahead and move faster. But they're broken up for people that need to go a little bit slower. So that's all that I have for right now. Binder complete. Look for the next video of what goes behind document tab number 1. Talk to you soon and have a great day. Bye. Oh, if you like, subscribe, share, I'd appreciate it. And you can always contact me, 702-690-6312. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me at ownmyhomeclub@gmail.com. Thank you. See you later. Bye.